What's up, YouTube? This is DBZ439 coming at you with another first place undefeated at locals deck profile, and this time it's Blue Eyes Yang Zing. We'll get into the deck profile and why I call it Yang Zing, but it's a very small engine, and I call it Yang Zing because I go into the Chow Fang line most of the times just to play around Nib and other hand traps like Ogre, Veiler. Um, but as you can tell from the title of the video, I said 7 and 0. What happened was I actually went to two locals, the same locals but different days. Day one, I went 3 and 0, and then day two, I also went 4 and 0. So altogether 7 and 0. To break down my rounds on day one of locals, round one I played White Forest Azamina's Fiendsmith. Round two I played Tenpai Fiendsmith, and round three was also Tenpai Fiendsmith. And then the second day of locals, or day two, went 4 and 0. Round one I played Crystron. Round two I played Branded Pile. Round three I played Branded Pile again. And in the final round I played Horus Stun. So pretty casual locals, but it's still undefeated nonetheless. I think this is a really fun and budget build of Blue Eyes, and you don't have to invest in the Primite stuff, but I think it has a pretty good mirror match because of Chow Fang, and then in the side I have some spice as well. But with that said, let's start the deck profile with the main deck. So obviously you have to play the double Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes. You can. I side the second one out going into games two and three. I side that, the Crossout and the Majesty, the trap card, going second because those cards aren't as optimal going second. So I main the two Blue Eyes and then I side the second one out. But yeah, I play two. I think this is fairly standard even in Primite. Your main starters are going to be triple Sage with Eyes of Blue. You want to see this card as your main normal summon. Gets your engine started, gets you into what you need, and then it can also, grab you. And it also links into the link one, so it's really good. Because this is more of a pure build, I'm on 3 Neo Kaiser Sea Horse. I'm just trying to optimize on one card starter, and this card can end you on Spirit. It's a 1.5 card combo, but it ends you on Spirit, Veiler, and Majesty, plus what other hand traps you have. So it's really good, and it gets you into your Maiden, which I feel is one of the main things. Like the Primate engine doesn't get you into Maiden. Obviously, the Primate engine is good, and it's better, probably better, like in terms of a meta tier list. But I think this deck is really sneaky good, and we'll get into the sauce once we get into the Yangzing stuff. Um, Triple Maiden here. That's pretty standard. Obviously, the heart and soul of the deck basically gets into True Light, and True Light gets you the infinite grind game. Um, the one Chiwen, this is the only Yangzing card you play in the main, but I still call it a Yangzing deck. This card lets you basically on your fifth summon you make Chow Fang with Chiwen, and then so that way they can't nib you. I think this build is better than the invoke build because the invoke build you have to neg one and you have to like have a monster in hand. Sometimes that doesn't come up, but like going to Chow Fan is a floodgate. So it's just like even if they don't have nib, all their lights get locked. So it's still like good into like Fiendsmith or even like Rizio. So I still really like it. Um, okay, for the combo, if you made it this far into the video, I'll just go ahead and tell you the combo. So basically, it's a 1.5 card combo, and it's with Sage. I don't really have space in the camera, so uh, just follow my words and I can explain it. So you normal Sage, searches Maiden, and then you link off Sage into Link One. Link One gets you Mausoleum, um, and then you're gonna activate Maiden. Maiden activate the True Light set the wishes. Pitch your random card to get Chiwen and Roar. And then now you can activate the field spell. Field spell target the Link One, dump a Blue Eyes, and then use the Link One to revive the Blue Eyes. And then you can normal the Chiwen because it's a level 1 light tuner with the extra normal. So this is your fourth summon. And then you sink into Chow Fang. And then after you do that, you can activate Roar. And it's important when you go into Chow Fang and you summon the Blue Eyes off the Link 1, you don't use Maiden Effect Engrave. What you're going to do after you make the Chow Fang is you're going to activate the Roar to revive the to not to revive, but to special your other blue eyes from deck, and then you can revive the maiden, equip using wishes on that blue eyes, and then sink into your spirit. So then your end board now is this 1.5 card combo, but it's Chaofeng, Spirit, True Light, and Mausoleum plus what other whatever other hand traps you have in your hand. So that's really good. And then if you have extenders, you can like end on like more bodies and like a Majesty's maybe. That's it for like the engine cars. Onto the hand traps. I mean 3 nib. I don't know if this will be standard, but nib is just so good with so many other hand traps because I play 15 hand traps, but then like I have like Magnum, Baldrake, and like Crossout, and then even Call by is non-engine. But those are also hand traps. So I guess 17 hand traps, including the Bystials. So 3 Ash, 3 Nib, 3 Droll. I side the Flawless just because I don't know if I'm going first or second. Obviously, if you win the die roll, you want to go first. So I like to main Droll because it can go first as opposed to Flawless. Um, and the double Veiler or triple Veiler, excuse me, because it's searchable. One Baldrake and then one Magnamhut. I think these two are mandatory because if your only starter is wishes, you can't go into Chow Fang line. It's really awkward, but with the Baldrake, you make seals on the fifth summon, and then you lose your seals and your spirit to a nib, but then your seals becomes Magma, and the Magma becomes Baldrake, and Baldrake is essentially 2 negates. So they go neg 1, but you still end up on 2 interruptions because of Baldrake. So I definitely recommend Baldrake over Druis. Yeah, so that's it for the monsters. Should be 26. Onto the spells, and then as usual, I will have the deck list in the description box. So triple wishes. This is also very standard. Definitely want to see this card. That's why for starters, I'm also maining on the two Migo machine. A lot of people don't play this. It does lose hard to Droll, but like I have 14 card starters in the deck. Technically 1.5 because you're gonna have to go through wishes either way, but you just want to see the 1 card starters, and Bingo Machine gets you there, which is really good. So the engine requirements, you have the 1 Roar, obviously, special from deck. The 1 Field Spell, obviously, to search off the Link 1. The 1 Call by the Grave, again, non-engine. And then the 1 Crossout, just because you main on so many hand traps, and it's at 1, so you can just play it, and like you're probably not going to brick, but I just want my combo to go off. You could also turn this into talents or whatever one of you see fit. So that's it for the spell. Should be 9, and then onto the traps. We have 5 traps. 3 hand traps, which is going to be triple imperm. Obviously, still really good. And then it does lose talents, obviously, and then the engine requirements once again: 1 True Light, 1 Majesty. Again, siding going to games 2 and 3. If you know you're going second, I sat out a Blue Eyes, a Majesty, and a Crossout. I do sometimes miss the Majesties because if you can't kill them, you want some follow up on turn 3. But I just think it's a pretty decent siding pattern going second. And then obviously, like if the Bystials are bad in the matchup or whatever other hand traps, you can side those out as well. That should be 5 traps. So it's a clean 40. We'll go on to the side deck. So Triple Lancia, going into Allen format, this isn't the greatest just because Malice can just go through their Adagnister line. So that kind of sucks. So like if you have Meows, play Meows. Uh, I side the triple Macharmy. Again, this could be mained. It's up to you. It's player preference, but it's fairly budget. I mean, I say that with quotation marks because it's still kind of expensive, but it got reprinted. So if you can get your hand on this, it's going to be good in all formats. So it's I side it just because I main the Droll and this can't go first. And then Lightning Storm Duster to also for going second. So that's 9 cards. Help me go second. I allocate six cards helped me go first. So I play the one Secret Village and the double tactics or double thrust, I should say. So the thrust is really good because it helps me get me into the one of traps, which I'm going to show, and then it can also get you into the wishes if you get like interrupted on your normal summon of Sage, for example. Village is really good going first because you can make Ancient Fairy, and then Ancient Fairy can get you into the field spell, so it's GG's in some matchup. And then I play the one of traps that can search off the thrust, one DDG, one Dimberry, or the one Simul Archfiends. This card is really nuts. If you guys can get your hands on it, please do it because it basically ends the new Malice deck with the adding Nisser stuff. It's basically like Tick Boo for Link, so I would definitely recommend it. Okay, on to the extra. We have Double Spirit, standard, gets you into the field spell, and then tutors into Blue Eyes. The one seals, I think one is good enough. And the one SP Little is really good. Like, again, just generic. Okay, this is a flex spot. This is Boral Sword. It just helps me OTK, but you can play a bunch of other stuff, which I can recommend at the end. Um, One Ultimate Spirit. This is really good. Also, one of is just fine. And again, this is a really budget build. One Crimson. This is also a flex spot. You can cut it if you don't like it. But the main card I like to go into is my other flex spot is Trish. This is really spicy because, like I said, the main end board ends up being Chowfang plus Spirit, and then you can tag Spirit into Crimson and then Crimson into Trish, and that's like a really good, like, I was thinking of targets that's really good off of Spirit, which I played two of. But and I was thinking like Crimson into Trish is really good. Just be careful that Trish can miss timing. The one Chowfang, probably the MVP of the extra because it plays around Nib. The one Lightstorm, another tag out target for Spirit to pop back row. The one Ancient Fairy for time, and then also to search your village, and then also the fusion targets, the one Neo Ultimate and the one Tyrant. All right, guys, that's it for the deck profile. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. I try to whip out deck profiles as much as I can, so please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate the support once again, and have a really nice day.